Hi, today we're down at Cobb's Quay in Poole to have a look at this rather beautiful 2019 Grandezza 34. Just going to start by saying, look at that beautiful stainless steel anchor. The other thing that initially jumped out to me is the fact that the stanchions are all mounted outboard. So if you look here, they're mounted outboard, which means that you're not going to catch your feet on them as you walk down the side of the boat. So, that's enough of the outside. Let's go and have a look on the inside. So we board through this beautiful and expansive bathing platform, through the stern door. There's a shower down here, washing off when you come out to sea. Shore power cable. The first thing that grabs you is this incredible seating area with this beautiful solid wood table. That's set on a hydraulic leg, so you can lower it down, pop some infill cushions in there and have a huge sunbathing area. This section moves backwards or forwards, depending on how you look at it, to increase your sunbathing area here as well. On the port side, you've got storage down here for glasses. This whole section, move my glasses, is effectively your galley, which folds out. Beautiful stainless ram, double sink with folding tap. You've then got a diesel powered double ceramic hob, so there's no gas on board, which is really nice. Storage cupboards under the sink, as you would expect. Another one here. And another Dometic under the navigator's seat. All of the boat is laid to teak, but the current owner paid the extra and had fitted carpet, so it keeps obviously the sun fade off the teak, also keeps the echo down when you're running the boat with the roof closed. Under the table here you can see the distribution panel, so you've got all the trip switches, you've got your main battery switches on and off, trips for pretty much everything on board, fresh water tank, grey water tank, all neatly set out. Additional drawers here for crockery, and one here for cutlery. Oh, not cutlery, my apologies. This one will be cutlery. But watch the action as it closes. Incredible quality. So let's have a look at the helm station. Got a double seat, lift up bolsters. Across the bottom here you've got a run of carling switches which control all the electrical items. Raymarine Axiom 12 navigator. Then you've got bow and stern thrusters, which is absolutely fantastic on a boat like this. It gives you super manoeuvrability because obviously this boat is a single engine. Moving up here you can then see the Maxwell anchor winch with chain counter. Up the top here you've got a Raymarine autopilot, but also, I don't know if you can see at the top here, this section at the top is for helm indication, so you can actually see which way the engine is before you apply thrust. Beautiful Grandezza steering wheel, and then you've got your single throttle control here. And this boat's also got the addition of a zip wake, so that's an automatic levelling system that makes sure the boat always runs at its optimum angle. Down here you can see VHF radio, and tucked underneath there will be a speaker, and also this item here drops down so you can stand up and look out the roof. In fact, let's go and do that now. So standing at the helm position, that's your view forward over the open roof. You can see there's 4 deck cushions, and you can also get an idea of the chunky size of this hardtop. You literally grab hold of it here, tug it forwards, and you can completely close this entire section of the boat in. But you don't lose all of your light because there's glass panels up here as well. Right, so let's have a look down below. You enter via 2 fairly steep steps into a beautiful holding area. On the starboard side you've got a storage cupboard, like so. Up top there's a Fusion stereo head and your Webasto warm air heating. Moving forward, you've got the master cabin with a large offset V-berth. Down below you've got 2 large storage drawers, lovely little sofa so you can put your socks on and sit down while you're getting dressed. And equally unusual, here is a pull-out section of bed, so you can then effectively supersize your bed. Up above there's a large escape hatch for ventilation, and you've then got lots of glass windows on either side. It's a very bright day today, so we've got the curtains shut. On the port side there's a little bit of storage up top and then a large wardrobe. We move back into the lobby area. Door to port takes us into the heads, and again you can see lovely woodwork, cupboards underneath, lovely porcelain sink, opening porthole, tap, and then a wet room effect with a vacuum flush loo and a perspex door that folds across, so you can effectively shower in there. Water pumps out through the floor without getting the rest of the bathroom wet. And then on the starboard side here we've got the aft cabin, which is an incredible piece of space. It starts with full height wardrobe on the side, fantastic ventilation through the porthole, and a lot of light comes into that hull window. Another little seating area here, and then a full length, full size double bed with an incredible amount of headroom above it, so you certainly wouldn't feel claustrophobic in this cabin. Again, you can see ventilation here for the heating system. Let's go and have a look outside. As I mentioned before, the railings are offset. There's a really nice grab handle up here. It's got a very, very clever deflector on the back. So this is effectively an aerofoil, which is designed to control the airflow off the back of the boat. Because normally what happens is, if you don't have the side canopies in, the water comes, or the spray comes off the hull, dives round and soaks everyone who's sitting on board. So you've got a remote control spotlight up there, navigator light, VHF aerial. This is obviously then your sliding roof, and an incredible walkway space because of that offset stanchions. Also you can see there's a really quite lumpy rubber rail running around the side. You've got 4 deck cushions under here, a little bit of teak just to cap off the forepeak. Very, very good size cleats. Beautiful stainless steel anchor, and then under here, okay, look at that. It's finished on the inside. It's got a stainless steel gas ram on it, and you've then got access to your anchor locker and anchor windlass. And again, look at how clean it is. Just spoken to the owner, who tells me that this boat gets lifted out every 3 months, cleaned off, steamed off, and then dropped back in the water. And I've got to tell you, this is an incredible specification. A lot of those items that we've looked at today are not standard. They're additional cost options. So let's have a quick peek through the sun deck. So down in this beautifully operational hydraulic engine bay, we've got a single Volvo Penta D6 370. So she's a 370 horsepower diesel engine, give you a cruising speed of 26 knots and a top speed, depending on load, around 34 knots. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and like. See you next time on A Life More Boaty.